German carmaker Volkswagen has found itself in hot water after a massive legal battle emerged over a fire from one of its electric vehicles, which caused the sinking of the Felicity Ace cargo ship. The ship was loaded with luxury cars from various VW brands. The resulting fire led to a lawsuit that could cost the company millions of dollars in court. As Volkswagen already struggles with mounting debts and declining sales in the EV sector, this crisis adds even more pressure. The Felicity Ace was no ordinary cargo ship. Measuring 656 feet in length, it was laden with about 4,000 vehicles from Volkswagen's most prestigious brands: Porsche, Audi, Bentley, and Lamborghini. However, disaster struck when it was crossing the Atlantic Ocean when a fire broke out, necessitating the abandonment of the ship, which was eventually lost to the sea. Attempts to extinguish the fire and tow the vessel to safety failed for more than 2 weeks. With the fire having engulfed the ship, salvaging it became impossible. When the Felicity Ace sank, nearly 3,500 cars worth about $438 million went down with it. Of those, vehicles from Volkswagen Group alone amounted to a staggering $155 million in losses, including some of the most valuable cars on board from Porsche and Audi. The lawsuit against Volkswagen claims that the fire started in the lithium-ion battery of an electric Porsche on board. While investigations are still ongoing, the accusation that an EV battery caused the fire has raised concerns in the auto industry. For some time, lithium-ion batteries have faced scrutiny over safety, despite their importance to the functionality of electric vehicles. This incident highlights concerns over battery overheating and the potential for self-combustion, issues that have been discussed for years. If it is proven that a faulty battery caused the fire, Volkswagen could face a significant blow. The company is already dealing with a series of recalls due to software glitches and overheating issues, particularly in its ID series of cars. The situation could further undermine consumer confidence in VW's EV technology and set back its ambitious plans to dominate the electric vehicle market. So, who is to blame? The owners and insurers of the Felicity Ace have filed a lawsuit against Volkswagen, claiming that the auto giant is liable for the fire. Although Volkswagen declined to comment on the specifics of the case, the lawsuit promises to be lengthy and costly. If the plaintiffs prevail, Volkswagen could be liable for compensatory damages, further straining the company's already fragile financial situation. Volkswagen defense is likely to focus on the complexity of shipping electric cars, particularly models with large lithium-ion batteries. Transporting such vehicles involves unique risks, as the batteries are sensitive to temperature fluctuations and other environmental factors. The outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications, not only for Volkswagen, but for the entire automotive industry, as companies may need to reconsider how they ship electric vehicles globally. This lawsuit comes at a particularly bad time for Volkswagen. Once an icon in the automotive industry, the company is now facing significant hurdles in its efforts to lead the electric vehicle revolution. Volkswagen had ambitious plans for its ID series of electric cars, but sales have fallen far short of expectations, especially in one of its most important markets, China. High hopes were pinned on Volkswagen's electric models, but the company is struggling to compete against Tesla and Chinese automaker BYD, both of which are thriving. Tesla's sales in China far outpace Volkswagen's. Tesla sells nearly 28,000 EVs each month, compared to Volkswagen's 12,000 EVs in an entire quarter. Meanwhile, BYD, a relative newcomer, sold 30,000 EVs in just 1 month. As a result of these sales declines, Volkswagen has been forced to cut production at its Emden plant in Germany, which was previously reserved for electric vehicles. The company has also reduced shifts and laid off hundreds of temporary workers, highlighting deeper troubles within its EV division. Volkswagen has even had to recall nearly 24,000 of its ID4 models in the US due to overheating and safety concerns. As if the lawsuit and sale troubles weren't enough, Volkswagen is saddled with a staggering $92 billion in debt, making it the most indebted company in the world. The financial situation continues to worsen as Volkswagen invests heavily in its electric vehicle lineup, while dealing with production issues and declining demand. Volkswagen CEO Thomas Schaefer has publicly stated that the company is in red alert mode and is in worse financial shape than previously thought. He's been forced to make difficult decisions, including laying off workers and cutting EV prices, in an effort to remain competitive. Despite these efforts, profits have sharply declined, falling 31% in the first quarter of the year, from 8.3 billion euros to just 5.7 billion euros. This heavy debt burden is a significant barrier for Volkswagen as it tries to compete in the highly competitive electric vehicle market. Volkswagen has invested in new model lines, including the ID.7, but these have not gained much traction. Only 300 orders were placed in the first week after the ID.7 became available, far below the company's expectations. This suggests that consumers may be hesitant to purchase electric cars from Volkswagen. Volkswagen's challenges are magnified as its competitors continue to succeed. Under Elon Musk's leadership, Tesla remains at the forefront of the electric vehicle market, both in the US and globally. In China, Tesla sales grew by 83% year over year, reflecting strong demand for its vehicles. Meanwhile, Volkswagen has struggled to make an impact in China, where it once held a dominant position. BYD, a Chinese electric vehicle maker, has also emerged as a major competitor, supported by the government and competitive pricing. BYD has surpassed both Volkswagen and Tesla in sales in China. BYD's success in its home market, coupled with its ambitions to expand globally, poses a significant threat to Volkswagen's efforts to remain competitive. With this lawsuit, declining sales, and massive debt, Volkswagen's future remains uncertain as it grapples with these challenges. Once a leading name in automotive innovation, Volkswagen is now facing issues with EV technology, safety concerns, and waning customer demand that threaten its reputation. CEO Thomas Schaefer has made it clear that the company is operating in emergency mode and will need to make serious changes if it hopes to survive. However, with intense competition from Tesla, BYD, and other car manufacturers, Volkswagen's recovery will not be easy. The Felicity Ace-related lawsuit is not the only legal challenge the company has faced recently, and its impact is likely to be felt across the entire electric car industry. To overcome these hurdles, Volkswagen must dramatically reshape its EV strategy, improve the quality and safety of its vehicles, and find a way to reconnect with consumers. These challenges will not be easily resolved, and the road ahead for Volkswagen looks long and uncertain.